I was working on a series of paintings in the 60s, where I was very interested in exploring what was behind appearance, the things we don't usually see, but that was to me a wonderful world I wanted to get into. So, in a way, I associated that which is hidden and concealed with a dark place. Um, and I could connect to the dark place also metaphorically. Like, for instance, I could think how life comes into being from the uterus, which is in the dark, or the egg, which is totally in the dark, etc., etc. I was about to complete that series, and then I got a book in the mail, and the title was "The Dark is Light Enough," and that was very illuminating because it sort of conveyed what I was thinking about. That if you go deep into the dark, where apparently you're not able to see, you can see everything.
Oh, wow.
Right. It's not that it's invisible. You have to bring it out into the light to see the light within it. Bringing it to the light, it meant to create those paintings and give it out into the world. Because I love the title so much, it was so meaningful. It was encapsulating the meaning of that paintings. I wanted to find a very poetic translation because I thought The Dark is Light Enough was very poetic. It wasn't literal. And I couldn't find it in Spanish. I was living at the time in Buenos Aires and was very young. I was in my early 30s. And I got the idea of approaching a writer whom I admire enormously called Jorge Luis Borges. He was the director of the National Library in those years, in the 60s. So I went to him and asked him to translate it for me. And he did it beautifully. If anyone knows Spanish, it says, La oscuridad tiene su luz, which means it's inherent. It's there if you're able to see it. I want to make it short again. Well, anyway, we engaged in a number of conversations, him and me. The exhibition was opening, upcoming soon, and I invited him to come over, and he said, "No, I am blind, I cannot see anything." So it was fascinating to see how this blind, wonderful guy, man, related and connected to my work without seeing it because he knew inside out what the dark meant.